is this?
This is a letter from President John F. Kennedy sent to my dad, thanking him for the wood carving that he carved, portraying John F. Kennedy during the 1960 debates with Richard Nixon.
Okay. In this case, it's from Senator Kennedy because it's dated January 13th, 1961. Still had another week before he was going to be president.
Exactly. Wasn't quite there yet. My dad was well known in the wood carving field. He judged many shows, taught wood carving classes, and even wrote a book. He was commissioned to do the carving, and it was given to President Kennedy as a gift. I'd like to get $2,500 for both of them, and the least I'd take is $1,500.
Mr. Cecil Wakefield, thank you so much for your thoughtful and interesting gift, which you sent to me recently. My staff and I have many interesting comments on the wood carving, which portrays my typical television stance. Sincerely, John F. Kennedy. Okay, so the one he actually gave Kennedy was Kennedy standing at a podium.
Yes. Here is a picture of the carving. This is an article in the Washington Evening Star. And, of course, this was a gesture that President Kennedy used quite often during the debates. And he'd make a point to Richard Nixon. He would point his finger. And this is another one that he carved as well.
I got to admit, that's a hell of a job. It really is. This isn't the carving, though, that's on the newspaper clipping right here.
No, he carved a couple of them.
Okay. So your dad was an artist?
Yeah, he started in the 60s. He taught wood carving for many years. So that was pretty much his life, wood carving.
That's really, really cool. I've gotten a lot of Kennedy stuff in the shop, but this is definitely my first carving. I wish he had the original carving, but a signed letter from JFK is almost as good. So have you ever had this checked out?
No.
Okay. You have to realize this is January 13th, 1961. In 1 week, he's going to be president of the United States. Pretty busy guy at this moment. And he doesn't have a chance to sign all these things. I mean, there's a million people wanting him to sign his name. So the majority of this stuff is auto pen. When it's auto pen, it's not worth money. So what do you want to do with this?
I was looking to sell it.
How much?
I think about $2,500.
Okay. An actual letter signed by JFK with some personal stuff is not out of the question. Let me take a closer look at it.
Okay.
Okay. If you sign your name and you'll look, right at the end, you'll just see a little wisp coming off the paper. It thins out and it comes to a point. An auto pen, it's very even pressure and they don't wisp up. This is auto pen. The thing is, it's got to be actually signed by him. So I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do with this stuff.
Not good news.
It's not good news. I mean, and I wish I could give you better news, but the facts are the facts. Thanks for showing it to me, though.
Thanks.
I mean, really, your father was really talented.
Thank you. Thanks. Well, when I found out that it was auto pen, I was pretty disappointed. I always felt that he had signed it, but it sure is a real nice family heirloom that I can keep and pass down to my kids.
Corey went to LA to check out some stuff for the shop, and he must have left his dog Skiba with Chumley. Chum's the only one irresponsible enough to let the dog run around the pawn shop on its own.
Hey, Skiba.
Why is Corey's dog here?
He asked me to watch her. He didn't have enough time to feed her and walk her and leave for LA all at the same time, so.
Why didn't you leave her at your house?
I don't want her pooping all over my house. She ain't trained like my dogs.
That's why we have her in the break room, so she doesn't go in the office.
Chumley, put the dog on a leash. Keep the dog with you all day long.
I don't know what they're so worked up about. I think we could really use a dog around here. It seems like she puts everyone in a good mood. And unlike Rick and the old man, she doesn't bark at you.